tales of joy. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season used everywhere. So come home, there's no better place. Waking up on Christmas,
진짜 깨끗하게 씻어야겠다 너네.
so wrapped around the tree. Snowflakes dancing in the street. Presents tied up with a string for you and me. Grab your stocking above the fire.
8개나 이제
Bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing
또 거북이 별로 못 좋아.
잘라줘야지.
waking up
너무
on
맛있어.
Christmas Day.
맛있다.
어머 너무 맛있어 엄마.
맛있어.
아니 국물이 끝내준다.
국물이 끝내줘. 너무 맛있어.
Waking up on Christmas Day, tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire. Bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day.